Get ready to see organization goals at their finest. Join us for a virtual tour of Khloe Kardashian's newly remodeled pantry, specifically designed to cater to her OCD needs. From perfectly labeled shelves to color-coordinated snacks, you won't want to miss this ultimate organization inspiration. Khloe Kardashian is an American television personality, social media influencer, and entrepreneur. She first gained fame through her family's reality TV show Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which has been on air since 2007. Along with her sisters Kim and Kourtney and her half-sisters Kendall and Kylie, Khloe has built a massive following on social media and has used her platform to launch various business ventures, including a clothing line and a beauty brand. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, is a mental health condition characterized by recurrent, unwanted thoughts, ideas, or sensations/obsessions that drive an individual to engage in repetitive behaviors or mental acts/compulsions, aimed at reducing anxiety or preventing some dreaded event or situation. People with OCD may need to organize, clean, or arrange things in a certain way. This need can be extended to various areas of their lives, including their home and personal possessions. The pantry can be a particularly challenging area for those with OCD because it often contains a large number of items that can be difficult to keep organized. For example, there may be a wide variety of different types of foods, cans, and containers, all of which can be difficult to stack or arrange in an orderly fashion. Additionally, the pantry is often a high-traffic area that can become quickly cluttered. Individuals with OCD may need to keep their pantries clean and organized at all times. This can include regularly wiping down surfaces, alphabetizing cans and containers, and ensuring that everything is facing the same way. They may also experience significant distress if their pantry becomes cluttered or disorganized. Additionally, the act of arranging items in a specific order may bring a sense of control and safety for the person with OCD, which can help to reduce the symptoms caused by their unwanted thoughts and compulsions. It's important to note that these behaviors are not necessarily destructive or harmful. It's just a coping mechanism. But if it interferes with daily activities, it may be helpful to seek professional help to develop healthier ways of managing symptoms. It's important to note that OCD is a complex condition, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach to the treatment. It requires a combination of psychotherapy and medication, but a good therapist can help an individual understand the underlying causes of their symptoms, develop healthy coping mechanisms, and work towards reducing their distress. In summary, it's entirely normal for people to want to keep their pantry clean and organized. However, for individuals with OCD, the need to do so can become all-consuming and take over their life. If it's impacting daily activities and quality of life, seeking professional help can be a good idea. The Kardashians are known for their luxurious lifestyles, and their homes are no exception. Fans of the famous family may have seen glimpses of Khloe Kardashian's pantry in various episodes of their reality TV show Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Her pantry is likely just as sleek and well-organized as the rest of her home. Khloe Kardashian may have incorporated some strategies for managing her OCD symptoms in her pantry. This may include keeping the pantry well lit, using clear storage containers, and having a specific place for everything. For individuals with OCD, visual organization can be beneficial. Clear storage containers such as glass or plastic allow the person to see easily what's inside without opening each container. This can help reduce the need to constantly check and recheck the pantry's contents. Having a specific place for everything can also be helpful for people with OCD. This could mean that all cans are stored in one area, all bottles in another, and so on. This can help to reduce the confusion and anxiety when trying to find a specific item. However, it's most important to remember that OCD is a complex condition and that what works for one person may not work for another. Everyone's experience with OCD is unique and requires individualized treatment. It's also worth noting that OCD is treatable, and with the proper support, people can learn to manage their symptoms and live fulfilling lives. If organization and cleanliness in the pantry or other areas of the home are causing significant distress, it may be helpful to seek professional help. In conclusion, Khloe Kardashian's OCD place in her pantry might be as organized and visually pleasing as the rest of her home, but it's important to remember that everyone's experience with OCD is unique and requires individualized treatment, and it can be treated with the proper support. It's important to remember the way to have control and peace is not by organizing the pantry perfectly, but by managing the thoughts and compulsive behaviors caused by the disorder. If you've come this far in watching the video, please like and subscribe to our channel to see more amazing content. Pantry organization can be tricky for many of us, but for those with obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, the need for organization and cleanliness in the pantry can become all-consuming. However, with the right strategies, individuals with OCD can learn to manage their symptoms and keep their pantry organized without letting it take over their lives. First, it's essential to understand that OCD is a mental health condition that causes recurrent, unwanted thoughts, ideas, or sensations, obsessions, that drive an individual to engage in repetitive behaviors or mental acts, compulsions, to reduce anxiety or prevent some dreaded event or situation. People with OCD may need to organize, clean, or arrange things in a certain way, and this need can be extended to various areas of their lives, including their home and personal possessions. The pantry is an area of the house that can be particularly challenging for people with OCD, and it often contains many items that can be difficult to keep organized. The pantry can quickly become cluttered, and for those with OCD, this can cause significant distress. However, with some simple strategies, people with OCD can learn to manage their symptoms and keep their pantry organized. One strategy that can be helpful is to use clear storage containers. Clear containers such as glass or plastic allow individuals to see inside without opening each container. This can help to reduce the need to constantly check and recheck the pantry's contents. Another strategy is to have a specific place for everything. This could mean that all cans are stored in one area, all bottles in another, and so on. This can help to reduce confusion and anxiety when trying to find a specific item. Having good lighting in the pantry is also essential. A well-lit pantry can make it easier to see what's inside and help reduce the need to constantly check and recheck the pantry's contents. Another essential strategy is to remember that perfection is not the goal. It's okay for the pantry to look lived in and for things to be out of place occasionally. The aim is to find a balance between having a functional and organized pantry and staying calm with the need for everything to be perfect. It's also worth considering getting professional help. A therapist experienced in treating OCD can provide guidance and support in developing strategies to manage symptoms and reduce stress. Medications such as antidepressants can also help treat OCD, and a professional can guide you through this process. In summary, pantry organization can be challenging for people with OCD, but with some simple strategies, people with OCD can learn to manage their symptoms and keep their pantry organized. Clear storage containers, a specific place for everything, good lighting, and keeping in mind that perfection is not the goal can be helpful. But if the symptoms impact daily activities and quality of life, seeking professional help can be a good idea. With the right approach, individuals with OCD can learn to manage their symptoms and lead fulfilling lives. What do we conclude after all this discussion of Khloe Kardashian's OCD? OCD is a complex and challenging mental health condition, and the treatment options can vary greatly depending on the individual. However, it's important to remember that OCD is treatable, and with the proper support, people can learn to manage their symptoms and lead fulfilling lives. Different forms of therapy such as cognitive behavioral therapy, exposure and response prevention therapy, or mindfulness-based cognitive therapy have been proven effective in treating OCD. Medications such as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, can also help to reduce symptoms. While treatment can be effective, recovery from OCD is not a one-time event. It's a journey. It's essential to continue to work on managing symptoms and develop healthy coping mechanisms to prevent relapse. To the watcher, if you feel that the symptoms of OCD are impacting your daily life, don't hesitate to seek professional help. There's help available, and it's essential to take the first step towards recovery. We hope you liked today's episode on Khloe Kardashian's personal pantry to treat OCD. We'll catch you up in the following video, and until then, take care.